Hey there friends, it's Melanie, and I wanted to do a video where I kind of would just sit down and give you guys an update on where I am with the whole diet and fitness thing. I did a video for you almost 3 weeks ago, I think it was, and so I figured that it was time to kind of let you know, got a hair right in front of my eye, I figured it was time to kind of let you know where I'm at. So as much as this is going to be kind of maybe a painful video for me to share, I'm going to be honest with you guys and tell you that things did not go quite as well as I had hoped that they would go when I made my last video. So I will let you know. We started on Monday, basically 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago, doing 21 Day Fix. And as I mentioned in my last video, the reason that we chose 21 Day Fix is because that's the one that my husband wanted to do. I wasn't really that excited about it. It's not my favorite program to do. I don't really know why. I mean, Autumn Calabrese she's amazing and she's very inspirational, but she's kind of peppy in my opinion. And I don't know, maybe that's why I don't love it as much. I prefer programs in the past that I've done with Tony Horton, who seems just a little bit more like, I don't really know. I don't know how to explain it, but this is what my husband wanted to do, and so I said, okay, we'll do this. It's only 3 weeks. So we started, and we made it to day 4. That's how far we made it into this. We did Monday through Thursday. We did the workouts all 4 days in a row, and it went great. And then on Friday, I don't remember right now what happened, but something came up that kept us out of the house that evening, and so we weren't able to be at home to do our workout. And then the next day, we had something going on, and we weren't able to work out that day. And then the next day was Sunday, and we went to church, and Sunday is kind of a more relaxing day in our house, and so did I really feel like working out? Not so much. And so we didn't, and then I had missed 3 days, and then it was the start of another week, and it snowballed, it was like, okay, we quit again, and it was ridiculous. And it gets to the point that when you've started something so many times, and you've quit, and you've given up so many times, you look at this particular program or goal that you have and you feel like it's impossible because it just feels like it's never going to happen. I've tried it and I've failed like 4 times now, and it's just ridiculous. So that was very discouraging. And so we worked out for 4 days, and then we took the last 3 days of that week off, and then we didn't work out at all that next week. Partially just because we had a lot going on, partially because, my husband wasn't feeling well, and it was Grant's birthday week, and so it was just crazy. And I started to realize that every single person can use the excuse of, oh, I don't have time to work out because my life is just crazy. Yeah, I'm a mom of 4 kids, and we homeschool, and, obviously I stay at home, and I am the homemaker in our home, and I take care of things around the house, and I have a lot of responsibilities, and I have a lot of things that I take care of. But not taking the time to invest in myself is really starting to wear on me. And so I came across kind of the transformation story of a mutual friend. Or I have a friend on Facebook, and we have a mutual friend who has had, in my opinion, just a really, really inspiring transformation story. And I looked into her story a little bit more, and I was just like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. And for the first time, I have that drive again to work out. Almost 3 weeks ago, when we sat down and we said, okay, this is what we're going to do, it wasn't really like I had this burning desire to work out or to be healthy. It was more just, I don't want to be overweight. Now it feels more real. It feels more like something I can accomplish. It feels more, I don't even really know how to explain it, except a few weeks ago, I was looking at it like, okay, I'm going to do this and it's going to take 3 weeks. Now I'm looking at this as, I'm going to give myself a year, okay? A year. I'm looking at this not as a 3-week journey or a 2-3 month journey, but as a year-long journey. And I realized that fitness is a lifetime journey, and that it takes, it takes a long time. It takes forever. You have to do it continuously or you will not remain, healthy. But I think allowing myself to say, you know what, Melony, it could take you a year to reach your fitness goals. That made me kind of go, oh, okay, so, all right, I can do this. And I don't know how else to explain it other than all of a sudden it just kind of made a little more sense to me. And so I started the program back up again, this time without my husband. Simply because he has been sick this week and not really feeling well, and so I now have finished day 4. Today is day 5 for me because today is Friday, and I'm going to work out today, and I know I'm going to work out today, and I mean, even if it's 10 o'clock at night, I've done that this week. I've worked out at 10 or 11 o'clock at night because it was important to me to get in that workout no matter what time it was, and I know that I'm going to work out today, and it's going to feel amazing. I'm going to hate it the entire time I'm working out, but afterwards I'm going to be so glad that I did it. So that's kind of where I am. So I'm, I guess, technically still trying to finish out week 1 of the 21-day fix. And I feel different though this time. I feel like this time I'm actually going to be able to finish it. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what has been going on with our, our diet and our eating. As you might remember from my previous video, I took I guess kind of like a pledge or made a commitment, through my church, okay, it wasn't through my church, like no one at my church knows about this. It was a personal thing that each person in the church, if you wanted to participate, you decided to give something up for the 3 weeks leading up to Easter. And I decided to give up dairy. And I will be honest with you guys and say that there have been a couple of times that I've eaten dairy, kind of not really because I didn't think about it. Like one day I had a really, really, really stressful day and my kids were just at each other's throats and I was ready to pull all my hair out and I was like, I just need a piece of dark chocolate. And so I ate like one little Hershey's dark chocolate square, and later that evening I was like, chocolate has dairy in it. It was just ridiculous. There have been probably 3 total things kind of like that over the course of this experiment or this journey that I've been on. I will say though that I have not eaten cheese and I have not eaten butter, and those are 2 very, very big ones for me. I don't drink milk, so that wasn't hard for me to give up. But let me just tell you, when you've made the decision to give up dairy, all of a sudden you start having cravings for ice cream. I don't know what that's about, but that's totally what has happened to me. So I have not eaten cheese and I have not eaten butter, and that's been kind of a big deal for me because I love cheese and I love bread with butter on it. Oh, it's just, it's so good to me. So I think that I've done pretty well. I won't say that I've cheated because the mistakes that I've made were unintentional. It wasn't until after the fact that I kind of went, hello, you're not supposed to have that right now. But this challenge is over in 2 more days, and for the first time, I actually feel like, okay, after the challenge is over, I can have butter and I can have cheese and I can have all these things again, but maybe let's scale it back a little bit. Maybe let's not snack on cheese every single day of the week. Maybe let's not eat butter on everything. So I'm looking forward to making that change, which I did not think that I would be able to say, but it's the truth. And I honestly, I've only lost 3 pounds, but 3 pounds lost in almost 3 weeks, when I wasn't really being I wasn't being very committed to my workout program, and I barely made any changes with my eating. I figure that that's not too bad. So, I don't know if I'm gonna weigh myself on a regular basis anymore at least, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna weigh myself, but I don't like the scale, and I am more interested in how I look and how I feel in my clothing, and not so much what the number on the scale says. although I do want to know what it says, you know, going forward. I will check it. So that's kind of an update of where we've been over the past almost 3 weeks. And yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, but I think it's been more of a struggle just because I didn't go into it committed. I didn't go into it believing in myself that it was something that I could accomplish, that it was something that I could do. This is itching, making me itch. And I'm sorry, but if you go into something like this and you're not committed and you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to succeed. You're just not going to find success that way. So now that I have found that commitment and I have found the belief in myself, I feel like I can be successful at this. So that's my update for now. I'm planning on filming a couple more videos for you guys, so hopefully I'll have those up pretty soon. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day and a wonderful Easter weekend, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye now.